The playoffs have arrived, and a young duo looks...
It's time to kick off the postseason. Round one, game one of the Eastern Conference playoffs. And you can just feel the energy here tonight. And on tap tonight, it's the Atlanta Hawks going up against the Chicago Bulls. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll be joined by Ali LaForce courtside. And the starting group for Chicago, Williams and Vucevic are inside. Kobe White out there with Josh Giddey, and it's Levine in at the small forward. And for the Hawks, Johnson at the 4 with Okongwu at the 5. MP is out there with Trae Young, and it's Caldwell Pope in at the small forward position. You take a look at the Hawks. They have home court advantage here, but this could be a tough series for them.
And you can see either team advancing from this series. Tough way to start out your postseason campaign for sure.
Hey Brian, well this is MP's very first playoff appearance and I asked him if he was feeling nervous. He said, quote, "I'm not gonna lie, there's a different energy tonight," unquote. But no, he is not nervous, he's ready for this. He said, "We're ready for this." He's sounding confident, guys.
Sure does. MP not letting the big moment get to him. Thanks, Alec. Drains the triple.
Great initiative from MP. You knew he was coming for revenge.
White against Young. Chicago shooting their initial free throws of the game here. That's good from White. Hits them both. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. And with their last victory, this team reached the 50-win mark on the season.
And they should be proud of what they've been able to accomplish. You can't just luck your way into 50 wins. You gotta be a good team to reach that feat.
Williams, a screen on Caldwell Pope. Levine feeling it out a bit. Takes the 3. That shot is off.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
MP against Giddey. Pass to Young. Misses the 3. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Giddey. And that one drops for him. Giddey's got 5 now.
And so much fight in Josh Giddey. He showed it on the interior that time.
Giddey against MP, and he gets the bucket.
Right now they're humming along, 3 of 4 to start this game.
For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Vucevic. White on the wing, guarded by Young. Pulls it. White can't hit. Atlanta's gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Here's MP, drives to the hoop, and it's Kitty with a rebound.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Pass to White. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Now here's Levine. Drills it from deep.
And that's become a more comfortable shot for Levine as his career has gone on.
Okongwu, the pass to MP. Shoots. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. He's got 10. The Bulls have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Pass to Vucevic. Williams against Johnson. Vucevic, a screen on Caldwell Pope. Here's Levine for 3. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Shot from the top of the key. And MP with a basket on the assist by Young.
And MP is in fuego right now. If I'm on his team, I'm going to keep feeding him and feeding him.
Outside Levine. Back to White. Vucevic, a screen on Young. White for 3. He's off on that one. The Hawks have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Baseline try. And again, it's Atlanta.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
The Bulls trail by 4. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I did have a chance to talk with head coach Quinn Snyder, and one of their main defensive focuses, Nikola Vucevic. Coach telling me that Vuce has the big body, plus he can really shoot it, but they really emphasized boxing him out. Nikola is great at converting misses into second chance points. Boxing out, it's back to the basics, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Atlanta making some changes here. Nance, he's checked in for Okongwu. Hunter comes in for Johnson, and Bogdanovich is subbed in for Caldwell Pope. Now here's MP. He's got 14. Top of the key jumper, no good.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Here's Giddey. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Yeah, look at Giddey stealing the spotlight. What a jam.
MP drives in. Outside Hunter. Pass to MP. Young with it. Back to MP. For 3. Chicago with a rebound. 26 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And here's Ball. It's Giddey on the wing. Lets it fly. And again, it's Chicago.
He still hasn't missed. 4 for 4 to start the game.
MP outside. Shot to stop the run. Fires in the triple. MP's got 17 points. Tie game in Atlanta. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. And time for us to get back into it here in game 1. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from Atlanta?
Well, you have to imagine they're feeling pretty confident the way things have gone.
But they can't afford to get complacent because of the early success. There is still a lot of basketball to be played.
On the court for Chicago, we've got Ball. Torrey Craig out there with Buzelis. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Dosunmu in at the 2.
He anticipated it and he trusted it. MP said, not in my house.
The kick to Hunter. Pass to MP. Hunter the screen. Another shot. MP's shot is good. MP's gotten 4 this quarter.
Oh, a wise move by MP. two-man game.
Here's Dosunmu. And here's Ball. He's scoreless. To the inside. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Love watching Ball operate in the screen and roll, just picking the defense apart.
Here's MP. MP gets it to go through contact.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
Ball outside. Giddey passes to Dosunmu. MP with the block. And he gets it back from downtown. And it's Giddey missing. Atlanta leading by 4. Here's MP. MP throws it down off the drive.
He is speeding in there and getting some air time. MP with a solid jam off the drive.
Craig with a screen. Ball passes to Craig. Here's Giddey. The rebound by Bogdanovich. The Hawks have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. A nice shot by MP.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Bulls trail by 8. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Magic was tremendous. He picked up 38 points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc, as usual. He was really special in that game, and they're hoping he can repeat that kind of performance tonight. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain
All I gotta say is I have been cooking the fucking life. My bad, y'all. I ain't realized my mic muted. My bad. I've been cooking
stretches.
the life.
It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
Now here's MP. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. To the paint. It's stolen. In transition, here they come. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch, and they keep it up. Their lead will only continue to grow.
Here's Ball. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Levine passes to Ball. Dosunmu outside. 5 on the clock. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball.
Such a good facilitator. Ball has nice touch on that pass.
Here's MP. MP, the flush.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Atlanta making some changes. Caldwell Pope comes in for Hunter, and it's Young in for Daniels. Chicago making a switch here. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Vucevic. Caldwell Pope against Levine from deep. Giddey. The rebound by Atlanta.
And they're doing strong work on the glass, a +5 advantage for them.
MP shot is good.
You can bet MP will make a lot of those over his career.
And Giddey has got the ball here for Chicago. A 12-point game. Pass to Levine. Back to Giddey. The 3 is up. And again, no good by Chicago.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him. Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
From deep, Giddey. Rebounded by Johnson.
Credit to him for trying to get that 3 right back. Missed the shot, but that's a fighter's mentality.
MP. Atlanta gets it back. Young finds MP. The 3 ball. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And you have to appreciate the heart they've shown on the offensive boards this quarter.
Outside Levine. Outside White. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. White's got 5, and the first half now in the books. Atlanta on top, up by 15. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And we thank you for joining this.
It's one-sided on the scoreboard. Also in the rebounding column. They're hammering on these guys. This is how you blow a team out.
Yep, secure those boards, good things happen. Scientifically proven.
Checking out how the Hawks are doing. Appreciate you joining us.
Thanks for joining us again for round 1 of the NBA playoffs. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, but his blocks tell only part of the story. His presence alone is making an impact on defense.
And you can bet that that's had an effect the rest of the way. Guys won't be trying to take him one-on-one because he alters just as many shots as he blocks.
Johnson at the 4 with a Congo at the 5. MP is out there with Trae Young, and it's Caldwell Pope in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Here's Levine. Outside, Williams. Pass to Vucevic. Drops in the layup for 2. Vucevic has got his first points of the game.
On the interior, Vucevic, this man has so many moves to account for.
MP with it. He's picked up by Levine, and he lobs it up. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
How sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. Outside White. Back to Giddey. To the middle. It's stolen by Johnson. MP to pass to Young. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 3rd assist of the night.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Vucevic, a screen on Caldwell Pope. Here's Levine for 3. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
Bulls trail by 21. Now here's White. He's got 5. Levine finds White. Levine with a screen on MP. 3-pointer. And White hits from deep. White's got 8 points.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Atlanta making some changes here. So we see the Hawks taking the W here. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win in game 1.
It's the most important game of the series. They've shown they know how to beat this team. The formula's in place. Now they just have to stick with it for the next few games.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during the first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. For
This series is a war, and you just won a crucial battle. Good game, FP. Shake off that loss. Tonight is a new day.
If you're still looking for tickets to any upcoming game, visit the Bulls Ticket Booth or on the team's website for more availability. We hope to see you out there at the next home game. We're looking forward to the next home game, Bulls fans, because the first 10,000 of you will receive your own Bulls footage.
Literally went into there, grabbed the towels, and put it into the dryer. It wasn't an accident, and now I have nothing. I was literally complaining to you the other day. I had nothing to wear, so I told you you want to switch it. You need to switch it now.
I thought you had told me.
Switch the towels. Why would I only want you to switch the towels when I did a load of laundry?
I thought you said to be faster to just switch the towels right now. To pull them out and just switch it.
I don't have shit to fucking wear then. Don't mess with no fucking bra. If you have something to say, you should switch over the clothes. That's all I have to say about that. You want me to wear a bra or you wanted me to wear a different shirt, you should have switched over.
We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you are having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word Bulls along with your issue and seat location to 555.
Round one continues with a...
Welcome everyone to Game 3 of the Eastern Conference quarterfinals. We're all tied at 1-1. If the first two games have been any indication, we should be in for a great series. And tonight our matchup, we'll see the Atlanta Hawks going up against the Chicago Bulls at United Center. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brett Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. In the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. Young is up there with MP. And it's Rizushea in at the 3. Take a look at the Bulls. Well, they stole one on the road, and that was their goal. Now they have a chance to take command of the series, Greg. But it's going to be difficult, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, they still got a lot to prove, Kevin, coming into this series as an underdog. But I've been impressed with their fight and execution. You can tell they're not intimidated. We'll see if they can maintain that level of confidence tonight.
That'll be key, you're right. Here's Williams, following the basket by MP.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Pass to Young. Back to MP. Good on the three-point shot. MP's got 5.
Good to see these kind of quick decisions from a young player. MP not wasting time on the J.
We play just over a minute here in the first. Here's Levine. 6 on. The shot clock. There's the three. A rebound by Johnson. Hawks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's MP. Rebounded by Vucevic.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
White, good.
And you have got to honor White on the perimeter. Once he gets comfortable from there, it's going to be bad news for the defense.
Now, here's MP. He has 5.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Outside, Levine. Back to White. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And probably more of a natural scorer than passer. White has worked hard on his playmaking ability.
Ball's checked in for the Bulls. And he makes both free throws. Atlanta's gone 2 of 2 from 3-point range here in the first quarter. The 3 from MP. Okongwu kicks to MP. Connects on the 17-footer. He's got 10.
And the benefit to MP being able to make that shot is it often leaves the defense at his mercy.
Now here's White. He has 5. Now MP takes it. Oh,
You knew something good was coming, Kevin, right?
That's a young, creative mind right there. MP doing work.
Outside ball. Levine deciding where to go with it. Pass to Vucevic. Okongwu grabs the board.
Okay, better than giving up the layup, you want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Now Levine following the three-point attempt by MP. Down low. And Levine throws it down.
And the two-time dunk contest champ, Zach LaVine, can throw it down with the best of them.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And the Bulls with some changes. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Williams. Torrey Craig comes in for Levine. And it's Dosumu in for White. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Nancy's checked in for Okongwu. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Johnson. Bogdanovich, who's checked in for Riesesheim. And Dyson Daniels subbed in for Trae Young. And he's able to get it back. Ball no good. The Hawks leading by 3. MP, that's for 2. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Ball, the pass to Dosunmu. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
Well, he's a great floor general out there. You can see that Ball is consistent at looking to distribute and find guys in the right spot.
MP right side. Cans it from downtown. MP's got 17.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Ball surveying the defense. Pass to Vucevic. With the fadeaway. And the Bulls take on 2 more.
Yeah, this is what you love about him, the confidence on that mid-range.
That's a staple of his offensive attack, and proving once again he can do some damage.
The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Hawks lead by 4. From the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment. And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. And for the Hawks, guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball constantly in transition.
This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. Hunter's out there with Okongwu. Then it's Trae Young. Then it's MP. And it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last time out against the Bulls was terrific. He scored 48 points, and both from the foul line and the floor, he was making his shots out there. The stats he put up were amazing. He knew nobody could slow him down, and he went to work. Kevin?
David, we appreciate the Oh, it's a highlight reel being put together by MP.
And what a night to remember for MP. Still so young, this guy could have many nights like this in the future.
Ball's knocked loose and stolen by MP. And MP throws it down hard.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Smith with a screen on Bogdanovich. Giddy, no good.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Okongwu.
That's just poor communication between those two. The pass.
So it's the Atlanta Hawks enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Greetings, everybody. Game.
Offense is clicking right now. They're playing high-quality ball, selfless.
Yo, what
I'm surprised they're not up by more.
Yo, that being said, Shaq, you can't get complacent. Got to keep stepping on that gas pedal.
Makes a lot more
Checking
fucking
out the
sense.
Circumstances.
Well, what's good, y'all?
That's all for us.
We back. Hot day. Sunny, right in California.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round one. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
there must be ice water in his veins. Such an important game, and he plays superb basketball in that opening half.
Still interesting to see if in this second half he can find ways to get to those same spots.
Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. Josh Giddey is out there with White, and it's Levine at the small forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Back to White. Goes up to the stripe. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. And it's 9 points for Kobe White. MP inside. Giddey defending. The shot's good.
The desire to win, it fuels MP. He doesn't let anything get in his way.
Got a piece of it, and that's going to be a travel. Bulls trail by 15. Outside, Levine. Those 3-pointers off the mark. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Young outside. Lets it go with the 3. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Young's got 8.
They've given up a lot of 3-pointers here today.
Outside, Williams. Outside, Levine. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. He's got 7.
And there's the competitive fire of Levine, getting the 3 points back for them as quick as he can.
MP from deep 3-point land. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Yeah, just the first miss of the half there. They have to be having 3 or 4 to start it off.
And I love watching Giddey take it strong to the basket. The D has got to be aware of it.
And here's MP for 3.
Oh, my.
Being with the rebound. Bulls have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. Larry Nance is checked in for Johnson.
Now into the lineup for the Hawks, number 22.
Atlanta leading by 13. Here's MP, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the content. It goes on Josh Giddey.
Crafty move there from MP to get to the foul line. The big man, fearless inside.
Hunter's checked in for Atlanta, and both free throws good for MP. Now Chicago's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And the foul on Larry Nance Jr. That's his first foul. Atlanta making a switch here. Bogdanovich is checked in.
Team foul. Now into the lineup for the Hawks, number 13.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Here's Giddey. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Giddey's got 4 this quarter.
Giddey has the ability from that area to become a scorer.
Here's MP. It's rebounded by Giddey. Bulls trail by 13. White looking around.
Crazy.
Pass to Williams. Here's Giddey. Good. The nice assist for Williams. Giddey's got 11 points.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
MP, no good. Bulls have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Here's Giddey. And the rejection by MP.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be... Bulls trail by 12. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. The front court is Rizachet and Johnson. Trae Young is out there with MP. And it's Okongwu in at the center position.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's MP. Close in. No stopping MP.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Outside ball. Here's Dosunmu. The rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Rizachet. The 3 from MP. MP, the triple is down the hatch.
Zachary Rizachet.
He's stretching out the defense.
The Bulls shooting at 51%. Really solid. Dosunmu finds ball. Over Young. Ball with the bucket. That's 7 points for Lonzo Ball. The Hawks leading by 13. MP outside. Puts up a 3, and it's Young. That time on the assist by MP.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Bulls making a switch here. Levine's checked in. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. And it's Rizachet with the rebound.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looks like plenty of room.
And here's MP for 3.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Outside, Levine. Pass to Craig. Releases. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Bulls trail by 16. Outside Levine. Smith scanning the floor. Dosunmu.
Great understanding by MP. Knew what position to be in.
To the inside. Great communication on the alley-oop.
Oh, just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I gotta say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Vucevic checked in for Jalen Smith. Williams comes in for Torrey Craig. Josh Giddey's checked in for Dosunmu. And it's Kobe White in for Ball. Outside Levine. Inside. And the rejection by MP. Young passes to MP. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Young's got his 3rd assist on the night. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Hawks.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
They've been fantastic tonight, really enforcing giveaways and getting scores on the other end. I mean, you get a few more possessions like that, the confidence grows, you win that turnover battle.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
Here's the Hawks with the ball. A 14-2 run over the last bit.
And game 3 will go in the record books here. Lots of energy out there tonight and an important win for the Hawks.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
And this is a pretty decisive victory. They take the lead in the series 2 games to 1.
Yeah, game 3s are very important. If they can... keep this sort of confidence going into game 4, boy, they are going to be tough to beat.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
It was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
And so it's the Hawks.
MP sneaking up on Steph Curry as the GOAT shooter. That's a great win. Now, forget it. We could take control of this series with another win tonight. Yeah.
So if we win this round, we go up 3-1, and we could close it out on my birthday. I'm going to let it go. I'm going to try to see if we go up 3-1. If we go 2-2, I'm going to be mad. Let's go. We up 3-1. All right, cool. We can close that out on my birthday. Gentleman sweep.
Round one.
You take a look at the Hawks. A chance for them to close out the series here at home.
Yeah, they don't want to have to travel again in this series. This is exactly how they wanted the series to go.
So let's take a look at the Chicago Bulls starting lineup. Williams and Vucevic are inside. Kobe White out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Levine in at small forward. Now here's Levine. White on the wing. Guarded by Young. Pass to Vucevic. And here's Giddey. The three. And the three-pointer goes.
And Giddey is working to improve this part of his game. The defense at least has to respect his three.
Here's MP. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Giddey into the lane. And he slams it in one-handed.
You're pushing the pace. Giddey using some speed to get his shot.
A nice shot by MP. MP's gotten his second bucket.
The shots are certainly falling for him here in the early stages.
All right, now let's send it over to Allie LaForce, who was able to talk with Quinn Snyder.
Zach LaVine's name came up, and I asked how he plans to deal with him. And Coach said, quote, what's scary about LaVine is how many ways that he can score. So there's no easy answer except for high-effort defense, and that's exactly what we're going to do. So the defense is trying to outwork LaVine tonight. We'll see how that goes. Guys?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
Well, a sharp start for them. 3 of 4 from the field.
Giddey against MP. Pass to Levine. Back to Giddey from outside the arc. The rebound by Atlanta. And with their last victory, this team reached the 50-win mark on the season.
And they should be proud of what they've been able to accomplish. You can't just luck your way into 50 wins. You got to be a good team to reach that feat.
Now here's White to win the run. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
When you get faced up at one end, you want to get it back at the other.
A bit of a duel going on between them. Came down the floor looking for immediate payback.
Bogdanovich, that's good.
Bogdanovich, clearly a problem from deep.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Shoots from the line. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Giddey's got 7.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich on the wing. MP against Giddey. Here's MP. Giddey with a defensive effort.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
You know, they've also been very effective at running the floor. Just a ton of points in the fast break. It's been a big part of their success.
Super hot.
Falls for Vucevic.
Well, he's as steady as they come at the big man position. Vucevic is someone you can count on to help you shoulder some of the offensive load.
Nance, he's checked in for Atlanta. Johnson comes in for Hunter, and a change for the Bulls. Smith, he's checked in for Williams. Now here's Smith. Back to White. Shot clock at 5. Vucevic, a screen on Young. White pulls up, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Larry Nance picks one up.
Well, Vucevic did a good job of feeling the defense there and worked his way into a trip to the line.
And the Hawks making a change here. Caldwell Pope's checked in.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Here's MP. Oh, MP throws it down.
Well, you got to be confident with your ball handling trying something like that. MP would be incredible.
Now here's Levine. Still no points. It's Giddey on the wing. Fires for 3. Rebound, Trae Young.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Oh, nice shot by MP.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Pass to Vucevic. Now Giddey. He takes it in. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
He took off, and the D struggled to catch up with Giddey.
Chicago shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. That free throw good from Giddey. Glenn Snyder here calling timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Bulls was a man on a mission. He added 33 points, and in terms of his shooting, well, mistakes and bad selections were few and far between. He had more than his fair share of ink on the scoreboard. I'm sure he wants to repeat that tonight too, guys.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
Trae Young out there with MP. Then there's Okongwu. Then there's Bogdan Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the power forward spot. So that's the Hawks 5.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Ball against Young. Ball passes to Dosunmu. Let's go with a 3. Knocks it down from distance. Dosunmu's got his 2nd basket on the night.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
And Ball throws it down.
You're taller than you think. Lonzo is a sneaky 6'6".
against ball. Outside Young. Inside. Here's MP. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
And one.
MP using the pump fake to perfection.
Not really.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Chicago?
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And on top of that, they've been dialed in from deep. If they keep it up, it could be a big night for them.
Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Chicago. Levine comes in for Craig.
Well, you can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
Ball outside. Pass to Vucevic. Shoots over Okongwu. Vucevic's shot is off. Hawks trail by 6. And here's MP from outside. MP making the long-range connection.
Yeah, that's his second made 3 of the quarter. Third of the game so far.
Ball outside. Outside Levine. Desuma with it. MP's there.
Nice job there by Levine making the extra pass and putting it on the money.
MP looking around. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Man, that one's good.
Proving once again, Levine is not all dunks and threes.
MP outside. Chicago with a rebound. A minute 22 left in the first half. Here's Levine. That shot off. Good D by Bogdanovic. From deep, MP. Another 3 for Atlanta.
That's a smart shot. I love seeing MP take the 3 in that situation.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. A big group substitution here for Atlanta. Nance, he's checked in for Okongwu. Johnson comes in for Hunter. Caldwell-Pope's checked in for Bogdanovic. And Daniels is subbed in for Young. Now here's Williams. He's got 5. From deep, Giddey. Nance pulls down the board.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
Caldwell-Pope, a screen on White. Here's Daniels. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they'd like.
I really can't see why they wouldn't.
Atlanta's gotten 21 points so far from three-point land. They're 7 of 10. MP no good. Chicago leading. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Levine passes to Williams. Outside White. That one falls, coming off the Vucevic feed. White's got 6 points.
Laser focus from White. The moment that pass was headed to him, he was ready.
And here's MP from outside. Hits the trifecta.
And both teams running each plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Bulls out in front. They lead by 1. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Without the points they've gotten off the bench, this game wouldn't be as close as it is. Can you count on that in the second half? It's debatable, man.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see who's in the game for them down the... Checking out how the Hawks are... And that's it for halftime. Thank you for...
And let's get you back onto the court for more of this pivotal Game 5. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
And so in the game for the Bulls, Levine and Williams are the two forwards. Josh Giddey out there with Kobe White. And it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Levine passes to Williams. White on the wing, guarded by Young. And that one's good. Giddey.
Beautiful execution, getting it away quickly. Giddey just wasting no time.
MP outside. Outside Young. From deep, MP. Offensive rebound. Okongwu, no good. And Levine has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. They lead by 4. Here's Giddey. And the shot is good.
That's some bullshit. That is some bullshit.
Got 5 points now in the quarter.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Game, I don't know what kind of bullshit you're on, but
yeah, it's so rewarding as a coach to see a young guy like MP succeeding like this on the offense.
Fan blowing on me. Sorry about that. Oh shit. And I'm the reason we're getting cooked.
Pass to set up the lay-in. Giddey's got 16 points.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
MP inside. Giddey defends. The kick to Hunter. Back to MP. Outside Young. Fires the 3. Chicago grabs the miss.
Not a great start to the second half. Just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
White. Good.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Here's MP. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. MP's got 31 points.
Rising to the challenge. He's given them everything he's got.
White finds Giddey. Fires from deep. Hunter with the rebound.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
MP, the pass to Young. Giddey against MP. MP right through him.
Strong work down low from MP. He doesn't let aggressive defense throw him off his game.
And a two-handed jam.
Done. That's great.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
He had it flowing from long range in the first half. Not sure what changed.
White for 3. And it's MP with a rebound. Hawks trail by 6. Young from long range. It's not going to go for him.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Levine. In close. Levine puts it up
They
in.
really went on a fucking
That's
run.
10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And the Hawks going with...
Y'all took me out to let them go on an even longer run.
Well, the Hawks shooting just 37% in the game. They've got Johnson, Trae Young out there with MP. Then it's Larry Nance. And it's Waters in at the 3. So that's the Hawks 5. It's stolen by MP. Here we go, one-on-one. Johnson with it. DeSumo picks him up. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist by MP. MP's got 3 assists in the game. Bulls leading by 12.
The fact that just went down the way it did.
Ball passes
That's
to Craig.
crazy as hell.
Now here's DeSumo. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path and again for 3.
And he's letting it fly from long range to devastating effect.
And has now tied the franchise record for triples in a playoff game. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted.
I don't care. We're
Obvious
winning this
call
game.
by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
Okongwu's checked in for Atlanta. Hunter comes in for Johnson. Terry's checked in for Chicago.
Even if this game doesn't go their way, he has to be proud of his performance tonight.
Here's to Sumu. The kick out to Ball. Pass to Terry. Picked by Smith. He shoots a three. The shot by Terry, no good. On offense, here are the Hawks. They've gone on a 10-2 run.
And fucking one,
Yeah,
brother.
some gritty stuff there by MP. Now, he knew he was going to get hit.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Bulls?
Well, you've got to like that they're not settling. They're attacking the defense on the drive and creating great looks.
Well, something else that stands out is how they've shared the ball. I mean, they're getting a lot of their points from sharp passing.
Bogdanovich checked in for Waters. Hawks on D. Here's White, tipped away, stolen by MP.
They didn't give the ball up once in the first half. They've been a lot looser with it since.
Connects again from distance.
And talk about stepping up. He's having a playoff game these fans have never seen.
And that last triple means he's got the most threes in a single playoff game in franchise history.
Yeah, this is a tremendous moment for MP. Hard to imagine another player having this kind of night again anytime soon.
Hawks trail by 5. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
MP capitalizing it close.
Oh, touch out the glass, you feel me?
The handles from MP. I mean, that's just a beautiful play.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He clearly wants to talk
Man,
it
we're
over
going
and
on
make
like
sure
shit
everyone
was
is
going
focused.
wrong. But in all fucking reality, I am the GOAT.
And let's swing
Next
it over
Michael
to the
Jordan,
sideline
right
to
here.
hear from Allie.
Hey guys, Billy
I might
Donovan was just
I might
reviewing the plan with his
bad
team.
at the
This
end of
might
this
be
shit.
a close late
John
game, but
Jones
don't
shit.
tell coach. They were cool as a cucumber in the huddle, and I think that resonates with their players. We'll see if that approach works. Brian?
And Allie, thank you for that. To tie it up. Good!
The three's coming fast and furious. He is scorching the nets.
Yes, and now tied for the third most three-point field goals in a single game in playoff history.
Yeah, 10 triples equals
All I
Dame
know is
Lillard's
I'm cooking.
buzzer-beating
I'm
performance
cooking.
in 2019 when he waved goodbye to the Thunder.
Picked by Vucevic. And White hits from deep. And the Bulls lead by 3.
Important points right there from White, showing he wants more responsibility over time.
Here's MP. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 8 rebounds in the game. Levine passes to White.
Why are we letting him ISO up on Trae Young?
Levine with the assist.
What the fuck?
Levine's got 4 assists in the game. 1:41 left in the fourth quarter. From behind the arc. MP shot is off.
And the defense got
No
away
fucking
with
way
one
I
there.
just did that.
That's a shot he typically makes.
And that bucket
Why are we
is
letting
the
him just
contest.
straight go at Trae Young?
The concentration White showed there. He doesn't get thrown off kilter easily.
And I'm selling the fucking game.
Bulls leading by 7. A minute 15 left in the final quarter. Here's Vucevic. Hunter with some nice D. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Inside. They need this. Rebound by the Bulls. And the foul called on MP. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
seconds.
There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Giddey finds White. Pass to Vucevic.
They really did just let him do that. No. I hate my fucking team. I hate my team. I come back from a fucking 39-58 fucking game just for my team to give up 10 points.
There's 39 seconds left in the fourth. And here's MP from outside. And again for three.
He's putting on a shooting exhibition that has left this entire arena in awe.
And you know he finds himself tied for second place all time in three-point makes for a playoff game.
Yeah, equaling Game 6 Clay.
Can I get a fucking foul? For fuck's sake!
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He hits the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8. And he hits both free throws here.
Gotta love this game, right?
Game here.
Great composure there. Calmly knocks them down to put this game out of reach.